Hi everyone, Mayor Annette Death here, coming to you with an update this month on a fresh winter's day here in Gisborne on Wurundjeri Wurrung country. It was another big night here at the June scheduled council meeting, and it's hard to believe we're already at the end of another financial year. From opening the Romsey Ecotherapy Park in October last year, through to adopting council's own policy to eliminate single-use plastics last month, I'm proud to have witnessed some really valuable projects, initiatives and policies coming to fruition over the past 12 months. I'll touch on the new budget a little later in the video, but there were a number of other key items endorsed at the recent council meeting that I'd like to mention. We endorsed a number of changes to council's small project grants for 2023-24, including increasing the potential funding per application to $3,000. We noted an update to the Riddles Creek Movement Network study and its next steps. And we also endorsed a revised draft disability action plan to go out for a period of public consultation. We also revisited a number of items that had previously gone out to public consultation, including endorsing an update to the Shire-wide footpath plan, endorsing a new affordable housing policy, which is really exciting, and noting a review of council's customer service centres, endorsing a change to keep the Woodend Customer Service Centre open with reduced operating hours. Thank you to everyone who took the time to provide valuable feedback on all of these matters. You can read how submissions were considered and responded to in the meeting agenda. Now on to the next financial year. Council invited public feedback on a draft budget and Year 3 council plan for 2023-24, and I'd like to thank everyone who took the time to read what was proposed or provide a submission for council to consider. Deciding on how much to spend and what to spend on across our shire is far from simple. So for this video, I've invited an expert in this area to have a chat. It's a warm welcome to Council's Director Corporate, Adele Drago-Stevens.
Thanks, Annette. It's good to be here.
Council endorsed the budget for 2023-24, and I know there was a great deal of work completed in the lead up to getting to this point. So can you talk us through what was that key work and getting us to having the budget endorsed?
Thanks very much, Annette. So you're right, there was quite a bit of work, and a number of councillors referenced that in fact it started around October last year. We had 2 key rounds of community consultation, which were really important in terms of getting input about what the priorities and concerns of our community were, and quite a lot of work by officers in considering those, work that was already underway in council and how we could integrate some of those priorities and the councillor advocacy into the document. So that was around 10 budget workshops over many briefings, as well as many revisions and updates of assumptions as new information came to hand. So quite a few months of work to get to the point that we came to.
A considerable amount of work has taken place and a number of community submissions were received too, and councillors had the opportunity to hear from submitters and community members also. Can you talk us through how that process fed into the endorsed budget?
Yeah, absolutely. So it was really pleasing to see actually a few submissions from people grateful to see some of their priorities included and also thankful for that, so that's always great to hear. A few of the others that were really advocating for some of their priorities were actually included in response to those submissions in the budget. So some of those include the Lancefield Recreation Reserve, where some additional funding was allocated, the Romsey Skate Park on the back of some of the state government funding as well, and there's some contributions there, and also the Goldfields Library Corporation put a really good submission in regards to the Gisborne refurbishment works that we'll be supporting as well. There's some other submissions that also reference work that is already occurring, so we've responded to some of those submitters to alert them to some of that work.
It's great to see how the community feedback has a really important role to play in the process with creating the budget, and the budget's a really important document that helps us deliver our strategic council plan, which was also endorsed at the council meeting. Do you have anything to speak about on the council plan for the community today?
I think one of the things I'd like to highlight for the community is go and have a look at it. It's a really important way of capturing some of our priority actions at a more detailed level so people can really understand what our goals are for the full financial year. It's a great way to keep us honest and keep us on track and understand what the focus areas are. And also for those in the community who might have some ideas of things they'd like to advocate for, it's a great reference point and starting point to think about how you can start advocating for some of those maybe in the next financial year as well.
Thank you, Adele, to you and your team. There is a tremendous amount of work that goes into creating and delivering these really important strategic documents for Council, and I'm really looking forward to the wonderful work we'll be able to do over the next 12 months.
Thanks very much, Annette. It was wonderful.
Thank you for watching. You can find out more about the key matters discussed at this month's Council meeting, including meeting minutes and recordings on Council's website. Thanks for listening, and bye for now.